Eala records first top 10 win of 2026, defeating Paolini in Dubai. Alexandra Eala's Dubai debut is turning out to be a show-stopping affair. The Filipina sensation battled past number 8 ranked Jasmine Paolini 6-1, 7-6, 5, to book a spot in the round of 16 on Tuesday, handling the pressure of a late push from the two-time major finalist and former Dubai champion, who saved multiple match points to push the second set to a tiebreak. Eala held her ground from there, clinching the match much to the delight of a vocal fanbase in Dubai, who cheered the 20-year-old's every move. A new career-high ranking is on the horizon for Eala, who rises to number 38 in the WTA live rankings with the win from number 47. She will face Romania Sorana Sostea in the round of 16. Sostea won the Pays Lone meeting in straight sets at Madrid in 2024. In her first match against a top 10 player this season, Eala earned her third career top 10 win. All the emotions are coming, because the tension was so high, especially during that second set. Eala said in her on-court interview, "I'm really happy to have gotten through. Paolini is a great opponent, obviously, being top 10 and a former champion here, so to be able to compete with her at this level is a great achievement for me." Eala dominated the opening set, winning 86% of her first serve points and breaking twice consecutively for 3-1 and 5-1. She had a break lead twice in the second set but was reeled back in by Paolini, who saved 3 match points while serving at 3-5 and then broke in the next game. After 2 service holds, a tiebreak ensued and Eala took charge from 2-3 down, winning 5 of 7 points to close out the win. Alexandra Eala, to date, time's first Filipino Grand Slam singles junior champion. Eala made history at the 2022 U.S. Open, becoming the first player from the Philippines to win a junior Grand Slam singles title. Time's highest-ranked Filipino in history. As of February 2026, she has reached a career high of world number 40, currently at number 38 in the live rankings, shattering the long-standing record held by Cecil Mamiat, number 72, to become the highest-ranked Filipino player in history. Time's first Filipino to reach a WTA 1000 semifinal. Her Cinderella run at the 2025 Miami Open saw her become the first from her nation to reach the Final Four of a WTA 1000 event, a journey that included stunning wins over major champions Iga Swiatek, Jelena Ostapenko, and Madison Keys. Time's first Filipino to win a Grand Slam main draw match. At the 2025 U.S. Open, Eala became the first Filipino in the Open era to record a match victory in a Grand Slam main draw, defeating 14th seed Clara Tauson in a 3-set thriller. Lifting off in Dubai, Alexandra Eala's defining victory against a top 10 titan. On a balmy night at the Dubai Duty-Free Tennis Championships, under a sky lit by stadium lights and crackling with energy, a defining chapter in women's tennis was being written. The spotlight didn't fall on the usual elites. Instead, it illuminated the rise of a young player whose journey from junior standout to bona fide WTA contender has been as inspiring as it's been deliberate. This was the night Alexandra Eala recorded her first top 10 win of the 2026 season, toppling world number 8 Jasmine Paolini in straight sets, 6-1, 7-6, 5, sending ripples of excitement through the courts of Dubai. A night charged with expectation. The Dubai Championships are one of the year's most prestigious WTA 1000 events, a stage where established stars and hungry challengers collide in a global showcase of elite tennis. And on this particular night, the atmosphere was charged not just with competition but with deep emotional investment. Eala, just 20 years old, stands as one of the most exciting young talents in the sport, a player who has carried the hopes of an entire country on her shoulders. As a Filipino athlete in a sport historically dominated by Europeans and Americans, she represents both personal ambition and national pride. This night in Dubai, those dual identities converged. Fans draped in the Filipino flag-filled center court, their chants and cheers forming a tapestry of sound that carried from baseline to net. For every rising rally and crushing winner Eala delivered, there was a swelling roar. And as the match unfolded, it was clear that this was more than a tennis match. It was a resonant moment of emerging identity on sport's grand stage. Dominance in the first set. From the first serve, Eala played with conviction. Her first set was commanding. She surged to a 6-1 win that left spectators gasping and applauding in equal measure. Her serve, often described as a relative weakness in her game, found surprising accuracy, and she landed 67% of her first serves, winning an impressive 86% of those points. Paolini, a seasoned tour veteran and former Dubai champion, didn't face a single breakpoint in the opening frame but was simply overpowered. What made the set remarkable wasn't just the scoreline, but the ease with which Eala imposed her game plan, aggressive returning, deep court positioning, and a willingness to take control of each rally. She seemed unburdened by the moment, instead feeding off the energy of the crowd, bounding after balls, and flashing fierce winners from all corners of the court. A second set battle and mental fortitude. If the first set was about physical domination, the second was about mental resilience. Paolini, a seasoned warrior with a career high inside the top 10 in multiple Grand Slam final appearances, clawed her way back. At one point, she saved multiple match points, including a stretch at 3-5 that brought her within a hair's breadth of forcing a third set. The Italian's veteran savvy showed as she narrowed errors and raised pressure on Eala's service games. Yet, Eala's response was emblematic of her growth, unshakable focus amid chaos. She held when it mattered most, forcing the set into a tiebreak. There, on her fifth match point, she unleashed a blistering forehand winner, a shot that drew a collective gasp and then a thunderous eruption from the crowd, sealing one of the biggest victories of her career. In post-match interviews, Eala revealed the strategy behind her calm. She thought about the sea of supporters clad in red and blue, imagining the prayers and encouragement from Filipinos back home. That connection, she said, helped steady her nerves when the tournament's pressure peaked. Numbers that tell a story. To the uninitiated, tennis is simply two players trading blows across a net. But the numbers from this match reveal the deeper narrative. First set, Eala faced no break points and capitalized on nearly every attacking opportunity. Second set tiebreak, Eala converted on her fifth match point, a measure of persistence under duress. Duration, about 1 hour and 40 minutes, a solid pace, given both players tactical depth. Statistically, Eala now holds a winning record against top 10 opponents, a rare achievement for a young player still solidifying her place on tour. Prior to Paolini, her most notable top 10 scalps came during her breakthrough run to the Miami Open semifinals, where she defeated elite opponents before capturing widespread attention. The emotional undercurrent. Beyond numbers and tactics, this match crackled with emotional resonance.